Hey everyone, it's your boy Kyle. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a fantastic day. So in today's video, I'm going to react to Shang-Chi. I'm so excited to react to this movie. I'm jumping on the Shang-Chi train party. I'm kind of late to the party here because it was released in October, right? Or late September. Can't remember off the top of my head. But I'm kind of late to reacting to Shang-Chi because I had to watch the other Marvel movies first. Anywho, I'm so excited to jump into it, and hopefully maybe they'll reference maybe Iron Man 2, so I know they mentioned the Mandarin and the 10 Rings, and I think Iron Man 1 and 2, so hopefully maybe they'll reference it back in Shang-Chi, but I'm so excited to delve into it. I have no idea what to expect from this movie. Before we get started with this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button, follow me on my social media, so Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch. And if you're interested in watching my uncut version to any of my Marvel reactions, Star Wars, Harry Potter, and Lord of the Rings, they're available on my Patreon. The link for my Patreon and all my socials linked in the comment section down below. As well as on my Patreon, is that you're able to interact with me more over on that channel, and I reply to all my comments on my Patreon, and we just talk more about the movies, because I get a lot of comments on my videos, so it's hard to reply to every single individual comment on there. And so, but on my Patreon, we do talk more about it and chit chat and stuff, and you can join the community. I'd love to have you over there. And without further ado, let's get right into this video. Legend of the Ten Rings has been told for thousands of years. I would assume somewhere in Asia. Some say he found the rings in the crater or stole them from a tomb. They gave him the strength of a god and the gift of eternal life. He could have used them for good. Oh my goodness! He doesn't look scared of it. But all he wanted was power. How are these people supposed to defeat these people? Them. Oh my goodness. Oh no. His power is insane. OP is F. He called his army the Ten Rings. Over the centuries, they spread into every corner of the world. Oh yeah, because we did hear about this in Iron Man. Toppled governments and changed the course of history. I'm pretty sure, I think it was Iron Man 2 that they were talking about the Ten Rings. And a little bit in Iron Man 1, but I might be thinking of something different. I remember them saying 10 rings. He chased money and power for 1,000 years, but he still wanted more. Yeah, there's always more. You heard? Oh. Hidden village with mystical creatures and ancient magic. Find it. Of course, I'll send a scout to explore the area and come back with more information. I want to go now. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Yay! Well, they're dead. The magical forest. So this is her all talking. I like her mask. Where's the entrance to Talo? You're not welcome in our village. He's like, huh. Is that all? She might have some magic stuff too. That's why she's not scared of him. Damn! I love these specs. Holy shit! Holy crap! Damn! Oh, maybe they're falling in love. They had a moment. Yeah, she's not playing around. You can like control nature and shit. Wow. Oh, she got her. Holy crap! That was awesome. That was the first time I met your father. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, his little nose. Oh. If Dad's rings were so powerful, how did you beat him? Good question. He wants the tea. Where I'm from, we're empowered by the magic of the Great Protector. Cool. When you have the heart of our dragon, you can do some amazing things. Oh, it's pretty. Whenever you're lost, this will help you find your way home. Oh, you still got the dragon picture.
Hello, sir. Welcome to the
Oh, he works at the Fairmount.
No, you're not. Katie!
Oh my god. You get please get it. I'll go slow.
I'll go slow. That's funny.
You know, before she was a lawyer, your girl was pretty wild.
Oh, what happened?
He wants to know the tea.
I grew up.
What's that supposed to mean?
What's that supposed to mean?
You've always been the most talented people I know. I just don't get why you're scared to actually use it for something serious.
We're not running from adulthood. How is it running to have jobs that you
They're
actually
kind
like?
of running from adulthood.
You did you think
Or
ballet
delaying
was
adulthood
easy?
anyways.
It's like the most challenging job ever.
I love Katie. She's like, when are you guys getting married? She wants the dirt.
A research paper on a bus.
So?
That is exactly the daughter my mom wishes came out of her vagina.
How's it going?
The hell? Uh-oh.
Hey, what? Whoa. Get off of me!
Does he look like he can fight? Come on, bro.
Don't touch Katie.
Yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy Clev coming at you live on the bus. I actually did take a little bit of martial arts as a youth, so I'm gonna try and grade this fight as we're going.
Love him. I wonder if that pendant gives him powers of the dragon like his mom was telling about. Oh shit. Oh, wait, he's from the trailer. He's a really jack hot dude.
You got this, bro! My bad.
Shit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The brakes. This is not good. Holy shit. Oh, her research paper. Katie, you're up. Drive the bus. This fight scene, though. Oh, Sean's gonna drive it.
Go, you freak.
Oh, you freak. That sounded nice. Whoa.
You and your sister deserve what's coming.
Sister? Stop request. Turn right. Turn right. Holy shit. Wow. The BMW. Oh. Oh my god. Just destroying a bunch of cars. The amount of money that they just destroyed on those cars in that scene is unreal. So it seems that Sean was maybe hiding something from Katie. Because his parents trained him really well. Uh-oh, where did his pendant go?
Going after my sister next. I have to get to her first.
My sister sent me this a few months ago. I think it's the address of where she's staying. Those guys back there were sent by my dad.
What? Wait, so the dad's not a good guy then? Because he's hurting his kids.
Sorry, but I have to go. After my mom died, my dad
Mom
started my
died.
training. From sunup to sundown, I was taught every possible way to kill a man.
Yeah, never mind. The pendant did not give him the cool strength. He was already trained.
That's how old I was when he sent me on my first assignment.
So his dad's training him to be a killer?
I was willing to do anything he wanted.
Sorry about your mom.
Wonder what the mom died from. Oh, busboy.
Oh no.
I wonder if he is gonna have to fight his sister.
Never heard of her. Gonna be fighting up there.
The abomination! Oh! Oh shit! Is that Wog?
That hurt, Emil.
Oh! I wasn't expecting them to kind of connect Doctor Strange in this movie. Wong, 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 wong. Damn. Katie's like, damn, his body? Busboy.
What happened to your shirt?
And his opponent for tonight, it's Macau's own fearsome killer.
Wonder if it's his sister. It's his sister! No way! Oh, this is gonna be a tough fight.
我知道你在生我的气啊，但是我有急事得跟。
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
时间打。我是来帮你的。爸，
你不应该回来。
Uh-oh.
有的时候，我在
Oh,
练
the
功
sister's probably mad that he left.
我闭上我的眼睛，就可以感觉他就在我身后。
我3天以后就回来。
I feel like the sister might be mad at him because maybe the dad made her do all the bidding now. Or maybe made her feel guilty that Shang-Chi wasn't around. The son. I don't think Shang-Chi was trying though, and I mean, she's such a good fighter, but he wasn't trying.
这个地方归你管。
这地方归我。
They took my pendant. They're gonna come for yours next. I don't know what he wants of them. We both know it can't be good.
I didn't need you then, and I don't need you now.
Okay.
Why would you send me the postcard?
What postcard?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They're here. What the fuck?
Hey, we're out of options. We have to go now.
The sister's a bit weird, you know? Like, I thought they were gonna, like... I mean, I know she's mad, but still, like, I thought maybe they'd come together, but no, she kind of ditched him. Yeah, no big deal. I'd be terrified if I was Katie.
On a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair.
Oh shit! Jesus Christ! No kidding! Holy frick!
Gotcha.
Oh! No! Oh. The sister's now helping them? Okay. Like, the other scene was confusing then. The fuck?
丢的是说走就走啊。
现在你知道什么滋味了？
Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's not fair. Okay, he's got one. This guy trained him, too. His revenge. Uh-oh. That's the dad. The dad's there.
Let's go home.
What? So the dad's not the villain in the movie? Or is the son gonna get punished for leaving? And there's some other villain they have to tackle in this movie. I wonder if Katie's gonna get trained and be like this like cool warrior.
Just nod. Don't talk. He'll forget you're there. He said he couldn't look at me because I reminded him of her. I wasn't allowed to train with the boys, but I watched everything they did and
She
taught
trained
myself
herself.
to do it better.
Aww.
If you want them to be yours one day, you have to show me you are strong enough to carry them.
Oh, he's gonna pass the rings on to Shang-Chi.
Now it's time for you to take your place by my side.
Oh, okay.
It's not gonna happen.
Some years ago, a terrorist from America needed a boogeyman to bring your country to its knees. So, he appropriated the 10 rings, my 10 rings, but because he didn't know my actual name, he invented a new one, the Mandarin. He gave his figure out the name of a chicken dish. And it worked.
The Mandarin. I was trying to think of that in Iron Man 2.
But when I met their mother,
Changed everything.
everything changed. She gave up everything so we could be together. And so did I. After all those years, I finally found something worth growing old for. There's a
Oh.
gate deep in the mountains. Your mother is waiting for us there.
What?
She told me she needs my help to save her from her people.
Oh, the people of Talo are not good.
Your mother wanted us to live in Talo. She asked permission from the elders and they refused. They locked her behind that gate to punish her.
She's not talking to you from behind a gate, and she's not leaving any clues for us.
Then what are these?
Oh, they're eyes of the dragon. That was in the postcard. And then like origami stuff. Wow. Holy shit. That's why the dad needed those 2 pendants.
To get through, you need to know the route and the exact time it opens. This is why you're here. To help me bring her back to us.
And what happens if they don't let you open the gate?
We'll burn the village to the ground.
Wait, Duncan, we've been knocking.
Oh, hello, loves. What
What?
year is it?
Who are you?
Trevor? Slattery? I was offered the role of a terrorist. I know, facile.
Oh my god, he's the one for Iron Man 2! I was like, who is this person? But yeah.
Told me he worked for the BBC, but ironic that he in fact was a terrorist.
So I was right, they were gonna tie a little bit of Iron Man 2 into Shang-Chi. I'm so happy right now.
Just desserts. The producer got blown up.
He's the Mandarin.
I served time in federal prison, which turned out to be the best thing for me.
The hell?
Oh, what is that?
Yeah, what is that?
You can see Morris.
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 Oh, Morris.
It's kind of cute.
You're real.
He says he grew up with your mum in Tarlo.
Oh, they're gonna probably
Your
use him
father
to
picked up
as a
his name in
guide.
the forest on one of his expeditions to find the entrance. He wants you to take him home.
How did you...
Dad has a tunnel system under the whole compound. That's how I escaped last time.
Ooh.
God.
That's my car!
Is there another exit?
The other end of the garage, but we need a fingerprint to open it.
Access approved.
Oh, good timing. I like how Katie calls him Sean all the time. I've noticed that. Instead of Shang-Chi. I can never figure out this dad's intentions. Like, what is he? Like a good or a bad guy in this movie?
Eyewitness. I
am but a transitory vessel for the infinite wisdom of a creature far more advanced than we will ever
Oh,
truly
that's Trevor's purpose right now, is this vessel between the creature. So he has to be with us in this story to guide us.
Oh, what happens if we don't stay in the pocket?
We're screwed.
Eats us. Eats us? What does that mean? It says it eats us. Go left.
How close is it? 5 meters.
Stay in the pocket.
What is that in feet?
Really freaking close.
Stay in the pocket.
Will you just stop saying stay in the pocket?
Oh shit! We made it! I like how the tunnel is shaped like a ring, like the 10 rings. Oh!
Wow. I think those birds are on fire.
Whoa! Those were like 9 tails! Oh, it's kind! All of them there! Whoa! That lion!
Shang-Chi. 夏琳，我是你们的小姨，应南。
Oh, the ant!
终
Aww.
于见到你了。We are the keepers of the Dark Gate, sworn to protect
The
this
Dark
realm
Gate.
and yours from the evil that's locked behind it, until the attack of the Dweller in Darkness. He
Dweller
came
in
with his
Darkness.
army, devouring every soul in their path, until the Great Protector joined their fight and
There's the
turned
dragon.
tide. Together, they pushed the Dweller and his army into the Dark Gate and locked it behind them. Many have tried and
So the
failed
dad
to
is
defend
bad.
it,
Okay.
but all had one thing in common. They were lured here by the voice of something on the other side. A voice that promised them their greatest desires.
Oh, so the dad, this voice is manipulating
So
the
you think
dad.
Soul eaters are talking to our dad?
Oh.
去射箭场。
Oh, she's learning how to shoot.
Um,
I'll be back.
deliver some dragon arrows.
Uh,
I just love how you guys know exactly what you want to do, and you spend your whole life getting really good at it. 让他试试，如果你心中没有靶子，就是无的放矢。
这里不是你父亲家。在塔罗，每个人都可以练武。是时候从影子里走出来了，孩子。
That's so nice. I love this ant. The ants always knew that she always trained in the shadows.
My mother was the only one who could beat him. Show me how she did it.
Oh, he's so used to clenching his fists.
Who she was. Do you?
I'm also starting to think that the dad's really not, like, evil or the villain, but I think it's the rings and the spirit of the dark portal that's making him manipulate his mind to be like where he is. Uh-oh.
你丈夫想灭了我的门，我们今天是来回礼的。
They are gonna show the mom's dad. Aw.
可你现在没有魔法了呀。
How did they just walk into the temple? I don't get it. The dad have it surrounded with Ben? It's very sad. The mom got... She would have survived. There wasn't that many people there.
他说我是可以改变的，可是他错了。血债必须要血偿，
Blood debt has to be paid by blood.
你愿意帮爸爸
Look at this scene again.
We found the man responsible for killing your mother.
Oh, now go kill
It
him.
is your right to finish this for both of us.
I'm not who you think I am. When my dad sent me to find the man who killed my mom,
He
I told
left.
you I couldn't go through with it. She would hate the person I've become. I'm gonna do what he trained me to do. I'm gonna kill him.
And now it makes sense that how he got to America is that when he left to go get on the mission, he never actually went there.
Burn it down.
Yes.
Are you planning to stop me all by yourself?
Yes.
I'm not afraid of you.
You've spent your entire life afraid, always running. You were there when they came for her, and you did nothing.
Yeah, because he's fucking 7. Like,
She was gone, and we needed you. But you chose those damn rings over us.
holy shit. Yeah, he really pissed off the dad now. He's gonna open the fucking portal. Is there like a dragon behind there?
Those things are gonna kill us all if we don't work together.
We are the mighty Ten Rings.
Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh, there he goes. Yeah. So are we working together or what?
We should work together.
Yes.
Release them.
What are they
Oh,
doing?
it's a soul,
Stealing
maybe.
souls to feed the dweller in darkness.
I have to help my friends.
Yes, Katie.
我能回来。
Yeah, you can help us now, don't I?
Hey, where's your brother? I was hoping you knew.
上气，别怕，我们的家需要你。去吧。
Oh, it's the dragon! Wow! It lives in the bottom of the ocean. Yes. It's so beautiful. Oh. That dragon is so cool. Yes! Oh, it's the same moves again. Oh! Morris is like, wake up, wake up.
I'm not dead, it's just a performance. Now get down here, pal.
Holy crap. Oh! Does he get his own rings now? Oh no. He's got all the rings.
Dad, please. Your family needs you.
Holy shit! It has a lot of tails. Hi! No, the soul. Oh, he's gonna pass the rings on. That's unfortunate. Oh! Oh! Oh, the sister! Yay! Katie's like, holy fuck. Oh! That's so cool! Being swallowed by this dragon whirlpool. Oh, it's feeding the soul. purple. Purple. I hope this good dragon's not gonna die. It's so magical. Oh, yeah, it's gonna die. Aim for the throat. Oh no! It's sucking the soul out. No! Is his sister gonna die too? Fuck. No!
I'm not leaving you again.
Ah. Yes. Oh! Oh! Oh, Katie! Katie did it! Katie did it! Oh my goodness. Katie! Oh, it's so cool. Yes! Yes, Shang-Chi! Oh, yes! Ah! All the guts.
Tonight, we honor those who gave their lives so we might see another day.
I wish Katie and Shang-Chi kissed, but whatever.
I seriously thought we were gonna die. And I'd only learned how to shoot a bow like a day earlier. Now I'm on a battlefield killing all these soul suckers with Sean's auntie, who's this awesome magical kung fu goddess.
And I'm hanging out at the Great Protector with my sister at this point, trying not to get eaten by the Mega Soul Sucker.
Oh, the Mega Soul Sucker was such a nasty bitch.
Yeah, I was trying to eat her dragon soul.
Which would have allowed me to destroy the
They're back
entire
on a
universe.
date with his sister.
Where is this sister of yours?
She's back at my dad's compound, shutting down his operations.
Yeah, his dad was like the head of the Ten Rings for the past 1,000 years.
2 weeks ago, you were parking cars for tips, and you want me to believe you're now saving the world from soul-sucking monsters. I know you're trying to get me back for what I said last time, but I am not going to apologize for speaking the truth as a friend. I really meant what I said, and in fact, I actually
Wow.
think what you're doing just further proves my point. What?
Shang-Chi? Good. Let's go. We have a lot to talk about.
Oh. Ooh, so it's gonna connect to Doctor Strange somehow.
We gotta
T.
go.
Yeah.
I'll Venmo you for them.
Venmo it. Juan's gonna analyze it.
They don't match any artifacts from our codex. What do you think?
I'm not sure.
Bruce. Oh, Bruce Banner.
Not vibranium. Chitauri?
Not like any alien tech I've seen.
Captain Marvel.
How long did your dad have them before he gave them to you?
About 1,000 years?
Their thermoluminescence indicates they're older than that by a lot.
The first time you used the rings, we felt it in Kamatage.
What is it?
A beacon.
They're sending a message.
A message to where?
I'm so sorry. I have to deal with this. You can get my number from Bruce. It was so nice to meet you.
Yeah, I don't have her number. she does this a lot. Guys, stay safe. Welcome to the circus.
Oh, so they're joining the Avengers.
I know this is a lot to take in, but you're gonna have to start getting used to that. From now on, the trajectory of your lives will be like nothing you've ever experienced before. And there's no going back. You both have a long journey ahead of you. Go home. Get some rest.
Yeah, that's a a good idea.
Yeah, we probably should do that. Or
Yes. Yeah, there's a sister.
They're waiting.
Oh. Oh, she's running the 10 rings. Okay. Cool.
Let's get started. We have a lot of work to do.
Oh, yeah, so she's running the 10 rings. That's so cool. Yeah, she didn't shut it down. So yeah, that was Shang-Chi, the 10 Rings. That was a really, really good Marvel movie. I think it might be one of my favorites, actually, which is very surprising, maybe to most people, but I loved all the characters. The culture was nice to experience, and I just loved the whole plot. It was really funny and super like there's so many like cool moments I wasn't expecting, and like some of the plots was like I think made to confuse me, because I wasn't sure if like the guy was like really evil or not, and then or like the villain of the movie, but then because he was coming after the kids, all his kids, and then he turned out to be nice, and I was like, this is weird, and he just wanted to use the kids because the mom gave them penance, and the penance were the eyes of the dragon to Talo, and so maybe they can rescue the mom, and maybe the mom's really not dead. And I was like, okay, this is kind of interesting. They're just maybe the story initially was saying that the mom was dead, but maybe she's not. Maybe they're just something bad happened to her, and they just believed that she was dead because they haven't seen her in a while. But and so I was like, okay, so now maybe they're all together. But then it turns out the dad was, I guess, the villain of a little bit of the movie, only because of the rings when he possessed them made him a different person, and the dark portal that was in Talo was like controlling and manipulating his mind, and so whenever he wore the rings he was very different, and he was different ever since the mom passed, because which was interesting. That was my interpretation, because I remember when they were first meeting, he was wearing the rings, but then he lost against her, and then he threw the rings away and started this whole different life. So maybe the rings that he possessed made him bad, and then he returned back to his normal self, and then he possessed the rings again, made him a different person. And I guess the dark portal was trying to like was manipulating his mind to so then he can open up the dark portal, which he did, and it was this big huge freaking badass dragon, and was super cool. And then I wasn't expecting to see our kind of good guy dragon underneath the water. It's like a dragon serpent creature, and that was really cool to see. And then also before that scene, and Shang-Chi was training with the ant, he was able to kind of get some more training under their kind of techniques, and was able to take the rings from the father when he was dueling him. And then when he took the rings, it kind of seemed like the rings changed to more like dragon energy. It made him super powerful, and then he was able to like utilize them and make different weapons, and like kind of like fly, or like be very like agile, and make them as like moving platforms, like as like stepping stones. And that was like really cool to see. And then the sister was pretty cool, and then they like met up, which was kind of cool. And she was like running this like underground base, and her story was like, our background story was really interesting, because the dad never trained the daughter, and so the daughter always just observed and watched I guess her brother being trained and all the other warriors, and then she kind of just trained herself, and then she kind of ran this underground like fight club, and that was pretty cool. And that's, I guess, that's how she made a living. And then we got to see Wong and the Abomination, but then they were like fighting for like I guess it just seems like for like entertainment, but then they were actually like buddies or something like that because they both left the same together. So that was pretty cool to see Wong and the Abomination and seeing how they're tying Doctor Strange into with Shang-Chi was really cool. And then the beginning of the movie was pretty cool, and how Shang-Chi just changed his name to Sean, and then Sean and Katie were like valet, work at the valet, and they were super close. I thought they were dating at first, and at the very end it seems like they are dating now, and the guys, they got closer, but they were just friends. And and then when they went to China, Katie's mind was just blown away because she realized who Sean truly was, which was Shang-Chi instead, and was like, you have this whole life and shit, like, and you're like this like trained assassin, and her mind was blown. And the whole bus scene was pretty cool. And the Razor Fist guy was pretty good. And what else was I gonna say? Da, 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 da. Oh yeah, and then the whole story with even like Shang-Chi's background, and then his dad was trained to be like a trained assassin to go after the guy that killed the mom. But then when he had the opportunity to do that, Shang-Chi just like fled China and then went to America, and like so that's the reason why the dad was after Shang-Chi a lot, because he's trying to find his son because he wants the duty and all this stuff. But then and then also when I think about it, I liked how they also tied Iron Man 2 with the Mandarin and stuff, because I thought like I remember we were talking about this before, and then I kind of forgot our conversation about, you know, when I was first reacting to Shang-Chi trailer, and then you guys were saying that like it's kind of relating to the actual Mandarin and the Ten Rings, because in the Iron Man 2, Trevor was just like acting like he was the Mandarin, but he was just an actor, so we didn't really take it seriously. But he was the fake Mandarin, and we got to see the real Mandarin. And then I think his real name was Wenwan, I believe. But people called him the Mandarin, and then the Ten Rings, and the Ten Rings were like, I guess, not so great people because they were trying to take down governments, and that's why, and then maybe it could be viewed as a bad guy in a sense. But the whole background and stuff was really interesting. And I'm not sure if you guys have watched Rush Hour 2 with Jackie Chan, and I believe that they might have been in China or some Asian country, but there was the fight scene and where in Jackie Chan he's like fighting on the side of the building, and the building's like made out of bamboo and it's not fully finished. Well, that scene Shang-Chi reminded me of that. I forgot to point it out. I had the thought, I didn't say it, but it kind of had like maybe an influence from the Rush Hour 2 fight scene. And Chris Tucker's like freaking out and stuff, but that's just a side note. But I just kind of like an homage to that Jackie Chan in that scene. But yeah, I really like Shang-Chi. His powers are really cool, and I thought like at first I was gonna see like the rings on him like at the start, but it wasn't the case. It's just he was a super well trained assassin, and then he was able to possess the rings because he took it from his dad in a duel. But the cutscenes are alluding something that there might be some other Avenger group or something like that. I know that Marvel released some trailers. I haven't got around to watching them yet. But this seems that Shang-Chi is going to join the Avengers are some other group that Samuel Jackson is forming, because I remember even WandaVision, he was recruiting Monica and all this stuff. So this might also relate to this later on. I'm not totally sure, because we saw Captain Marvel and Bruce Banner, and so I'm not sure if they're gonna do some sort of new Avenger group and they're recruiting Shang-Chi. But the rings are indicating something bigger that's gonna happen, because these artifacts are even like way older than the dad, and so it's gonna be interesting. I'm not sure, because there was so much information being thrown at me, but I'm not sure how the dad was able to get possession of them. It just seemed like the dad just had them, but where did the dad get these 10 rings from? And so that's why when Wong was questioning him about like the age, he's like, no, these are a lot older than like when your dad had them. So there's something bigger picture that they're building, which is cool. And I liked enjoying seeing Bruce Banner and Captain Marvel. So there's going to be something big happening and building in the background, and I'm really excited to see what's going to happen. And then with the other cutscene with the sister told Shang-Chi that she's just going to kind of, I believe, dismantle the 10 rings. But then, nope, she's running the 10 rings. So I'm not sure if maybe the sister might be a problem later on, or if the 10 rings is going to be joining them on the adventure. The adventure. Also, when I thought about even just Katie, I loved Katie in this film. I loved her humor, and her character was really refreshing. But then when I felt like, how is Katie gonna really fit into everything here, because she's not really into, like, she's not trained into the whole fighting scene. But she ended up, her driving skills were really useful for navigating into the forest to get to Talo. And then they ended up training her to shoot arrows. And then she shot through the big demon dragon. And I was like, that's a cool moment for Katie, because we weren't sure how she was really going to play along with things. Because, like, once the sister and Shang-Chi were there, it's like, okay, well, like, what's Katie going to do, right? But maybe she has some powers that we don't have. Maybe they're in development, and it's started to cultivate now in this movie. And so, because in that end cutscene she was there, and Wong kind of sees something in Katie, and so she's going to be joining Shang-Chi in this adventure the next movie or whatnot. So that's going to be pretty cool that they're going to be making use of her. Maybe her power is something to do with bow and arrows and shooting, kind of like a Hawkeye, but like a female Hawkeye, like female version, with like dragon arrows or something like that. But it's gonna be interesting, because we didn't really see much combat from her. We saw her a big moment for her with, like I said, shooting an arrow through the dragon's throat. But other than that, we haven't really seen her actually truly fight a lot. So this is going to be really cool. And yeah, it just wraps up my thoughts about Shang-Chi, the 10 Rings. Thank you everyone for watching this video. I sincerely appreciate it. And I'll see everyone in the next video. Stay positive. Love and hate no one. Peace out. Bye.